वीडियो में आप सभी का स्वागत है अपने चैनल एजुकेशन नोट्स एग्रीकल्चर में। दोस्तों, आज का चैप्टर जो है वह है एनवायरमेंटल साइंस एंड इकोलॉजी के बारे में आपको आज पढ़ाएंगे। दोस्तों, वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। दोस्तों अब हम बात करेंगे दोस्तों कि इन्वायरमेंट होता क्या है। ठीक है, पहले इन्वायरमेंट की डिफिनीशन आपको बताएंगे। तो चलते हैं, बताते हैं कि इन्वायरमेंट की परिभाषा क्या होती है। द सम टोटल कंडीशंस इन विच ऑर्गेनिजम्स लिव इज कॉल्ड एनवायरमेंट्स। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की बात करते हैं दोस्तों। क्वेश्चन नंबर दूसरा है, ई सेल्फ सपोर्टिंग कम्युनिटी plants and animal interacting with each other the non-living environment to provide a balanced system is called ecosystem। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है दोस्तों, द वर्ड इकोसिस्टम वाज कॉइन्ड बाय। इसका सही आंसर होगा दोस्तों एजी टॉन्सले। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, द रीजन एग्जिस्टिंग बिटवीन टू ecosystems which contains a species of both ecosystem is called ecotone। नेक्स्ट है, the study of interactions between the living organism and environment is called ecology। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, the term ecology was introduced by Haeckel। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस, large portions of the earth with similar climate, soil, plant and animal life community is known as biosphere। Next questions, the earth contains a thin region known as the biosphere in which life exists। The three parts of the biospheres इसका सही आंसर होगा एटमॉस्फेयर, हाइड्रोस्फीयर एंड लिथोस्फीयर्स। नेक्स्ट, स्फीयर ऑफ वाटर और 70% ऑफ ग्लोबल इज ऑक्युपाइड बाय हाइड्रोस्फीयर। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस, द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ द टाइप ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट वेयर an organism normally lives, habitat। Next questions, all the populations of the different species living and interacting in the same ecosystems is known as community। Next question, the variety of living organisms, flora and fauna is called as biodiversity। Next questions, the environment which includes producers, consumers and decomposers is called biotic environment। Next questions, a biotic environment does not include, इसके सही आंसर होगा plants। The environment which has been modified by human activities is called anthropogenic environments। Next questions, the group of organisms which convert light into food are called autotrophs। Next questions, the plants which produce food themselves through photosynthesis is called phototrophs। Next questions, the ecosystem component feed on producer or consumers is called heterotrophs। Next questions, the heterotrophs feed on plants and called primary consumers is herbivorous। Next questions, the heterotrophs feed on meats and called secondary consumers is called carnivorous। Next questions, the main constituent of CNG is called methane। Next questions, the heterotrophs feed on both plants and meats is called omnivorous। Next questions, The base of the food chain in the ocean is called phytoplankton. Ocean's primary consumers in aquatic systems are called zooplanktons. Oceans, the ecosystem component which break down dead organic matter and wastes, is called decomposers. Ocean decomposers include bacteria and fungi. Ocean in which ecosystem producers are of large size is grassland and ecosystems. Ocean natural resources which are renewable water and wood. Oceans non-renewable resources are minerals, fossils, and fuels. Oceans, the main constitution of LPG is butane. Oceans, the source of energy for all plants is sun. Oceans, the ecological factors related to soil and substratum are called edaphic factors. Ocean, the term used to refer the weight of all the organisms at a tropical level is biomass. The unit of energy is joule, which is not included under biomass water. Necutions, plants which grow on other plants are called epiphytes. Necutions, increasing industrializations is causing much danger to man's lives by polluting the environment. Emissions, major pollutant that contribute to 90% of global air pollution, CO and CO2. Equation, global warming focus on an increase in the level of which gas in the atmosphere is carbon dioxide. Equations, colorless and odorless air pollutant is SO2. Equations, most poisonous pollutant in water is arsenic. Equations, most commonly used disinfectant in water purification is chlorine. Next question, the test which has self purification capacity of water body, BOD, biochemical oxygen demand tests. Next, materials that cause BOD include old animal waste sewage. Next, permissible limit of iron in drinking water 1 ppm. Next, a disease caused by mercury gas poisoning of water at Japan in 1953. Minamata. Next, Minamata disease is due to mercury toxicity. Next, Itai disease is due to cadmium toxicity. The cheap greenhouse gases are CO2 and CH4. I hope this video is like, share, comments, and meet the next video in agriculture's YouTube channels. Like, subscribe, and share. Please. The end of this video. Thanks for watching my video.